Today we'll be talking about the newest Axiom blade released, the Hugo Calderano HAL. So, how does the new Xiom Hugo HAL compare to the Ice Cream blade series? If you don't already know, the Ice Cream blade series, sponsored by AZX, I hope I pronounced that correctly, are a combination of hybrid blades of both ALC and ZLC. Alright, let's get straight into the unboxing of this beautiful blade. Most retailers who sell this blade classify it as an off minus. I don't necessarily agree with this, but if you do own this blade, please let me know what you think in the comments below. This will be a good time to pause the video if you want to take a closer look at these stats. So what is hyperxylium? Once again, please pause the video here if you want to take a look at the detailed description by Axiom. The average blade weight for the Axiom Hugo Calderano is around 85 grams. Now mine came in at 89, and that is only because I prefer a heavier blade. Quick tip here, whenever you're ordering a blade from a retailer, always call or request a lighter, heavier, or specific weight that you enjoy. Let's get into the bounce test now. Knowing how the ball hits the blade is very important before purchasing. How does the Hugo HAL compare to the Ice Cream blade series? Or why is the Hugo HAL potentially the best Xiom blade for you? Regarding the Ice Cream blade series, do you play the AZX or the AZXi? Please let me know in the comments below and let me know your thoughts. If you have gotten this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if you like this type of content. Do not forget to hit that bell notification. It will really help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Now let's get to comparing these blades side by side. First we're going to start with the Xiom Ice Cream AZXi, which has a speed rating of 8.9, control rating of 9.6, and an overall rating of 9.5 according to revspin.net. It comes in at a whopping $199. Personally, this is my favorite blade I've ever owned. Although later in the video, maybe you'll understand why ultimately I switched to the Xiom Hugo HAL blade. Next, let's take a look at the Axiom Ice Cream AZX. This comes in with a speed rating of 9.3, a control rating of 9.1, and an overall rating of 9.5 on revspin.net. The total for this blade is $154.99. Personally, I have never owned this blade or even had a chance to play with it, although my fear is it is way too fast for my skill level. And finally, let's get to the Hugo Calderano HAL blade. This comes in with a speed rating of 9.1, a control rating of 9.7, and an overall rating of 9.9 on revspin.net. Comes in at $159.99. Now, you really need to see these ratings side by side to take a good look of why the Hugo HAL might be the best blade for you. Now, please pause the video here if you're really interested in looking at these ratings side by side before we move forward. The fastest blade out of these three is going to be the Xiom Ice Cream AZX. Like I said earlier, this blade is way too fast for me personally. Now, if you are a higher rated player, and I'm talking at least 1800 plus, with proper form and properly trained, this blade might be perfect for you. Anyone who is a beginner or even intermediate player, this blade is most likely way too fast for you. Now, personally, one day, I hope to be able to use this blade or something as fast when I get to that level. The blade with the most control is going to be my current blade, the Xiom Hugo Calderano HAL. Why is the Ice Cream AZXi the most expensive? Apparently it comes down to the composition of the blade and the process of the way it's made that makes it so expensive compared to these other blades, although it is well worth the price. Like I said earlier, this is the best blade I've ever owned until I got the Xiom Hugo Calderano HAL. Now when it comes to the Xiom Ice Cream AZXi, if you are a beginner, this is probably the best blade for you to start with. Even though it is carbon, it has amazing control and all wood feel and has amazing touch. Although when you get to my intermediate level, it comes short as far as speed. And I needed something. I feel like I used the Ice Cream AZXi to its full potential and I needed a slight upgrade. Like I said, the Xiom Ice Cream AZX was still too fast for what I was looking for, and then I found the perfect middle ground. The Xiom Hugo Calderano HAL blade, which offers even better touch and a higher speed. Somehow this is possible with the new technology they put inside this blade. Somehow I can still have a beautiful short game and immense amount of speed when you need it. This blade is the perfect setup for when you're transitioning from a beginner to an intermediate player. The Xiom Hugo Calderano HAL offers angle-free technology. I really don't know what this means, but if you do, let me know in the comments below. It offers a strong impression and a neat design. Yes, this is a very beautiful blade, and I do agree with this statement. Here you can take a look at the blade specifications. The idea behind this blade is that it has an all-wood feel. It is not carbon, it is hyper-exilium, which is just the weave of the carbon and nothing else. You can actually see this orange technology in the blade itself, and it still offers an immense amount of speed. According to Xiom, this is the best blade for Hugo Calderano. Although the real question is this the best blade for you? Once again, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment below if you have any thoughts or questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.